I wake up some days still thinking that I have these messed up breasts, and then I remember that Dr. Ray did my boobs for me and he did the revision, and I thank him. Every time I remember, I text him and I thank him because I'm so grateful. Before I had my breast done, I had Bs and my breasts weren't that uneven, and my first doctor that I went to, they said that my breasts were uneven enough that if they put 2 different size implants, that it would make them even. So I agreed because I trusted that they knew what they were talking about. So then they put a smaller implant into my left breast and a bigger implant into my right breast. But starting out, my right breast actually had more breast tissue than my left one. So then I had what I would call a monster boob, where this one was a whole cup size bigger than this one. So then I would have to either wear a bra that would fit perfectly on this, and then it would flop over on this one, or it would fit perfectly on this, and then the nipple on this one would always stick out, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, my monster boob just has a mind of its own, you know? And then it turned out that the surgeon that did my surgery didn't release the muscle on my right side enough. So my muscle actually ended up pushing the implant down, and the implant ended up on my side. Oh. So it was all the way over here instead of on the front of me where it should be. So my implant ended up bottoming out, and I went to a bunch of different surgeons for consultations. I saw 11 different plastic surgeons all over Beverly Hills trying to see what they could do to fix it. I had some surgeons saying that they just wanted to take the implants out and have my skin naturally shrink back, and I would have these like saggy pancake, like empty sacs, you know? And then I had another surgeon say that they wanted to cut from here to here underneath, and I would have a huge scar because I wanted to cut all of that extra skin that the implant had created. And then when I finally went and I saw Dr. Ray, he was so confident about it. He was like, I've seen this a million times, I've done it so many times, don't even worry, I'm gonna make a small incision at the top of your areola. It's going to hide the scar, you're not even going to see it. He's like, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna put so many stitches to close up the pockets that your breasts will finally be on the front of you. They'll be the same size. It'll be everything that you wanted. Dr. Ray is like, oh, he's so talented. He's so wonderful. I used to work at a surgery center, and I used to see all these different plastic surgeons coming in and doing breasts and doing body surgeries and doing breast revisions, or you know, whatever surgery they were doing. And a lot of doctors, they just try to get in, get out, do their surgery and leave, so that their surgery center time is lower, so then they're paying the surgery center less, they're paying the anesthesiologist less, so their cost of the surgery is less. But Dr. Ray, he doesn't operate like that. He goes in, and that patient is like his work of art. It takes however long it takes. He chit-chats, he like tells stories, he makes everybody that's in the room like just absolutely enjoy being there. Like the whole environment while he's doing surgery is just love. Like he puts so much love and artistic eye into his patient. Nothing's rushed, everything. And you can just tell, like when he's doing liposuction and he's like sculpting the bodies, when he does the implants and he knows exactly what size implant is going to make it so that the woman has like the best curves, the best shapes. Dr. Ray is just an artist. He's not just a surgeon. I would absolutely recommend him to everybody and anybody. I'm so thankful and grateful that he did my surgery, and I wish I would have gone to him the first time instead of having to go through the awful revision and have to deal with 2 years of me having breasts that made me so self-conscious and sad. Like, everybody and anybody should go to Dr. Ray.